Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my game Devlog. In this episode, we will look into the quest system, as we have already completed the gameplay loop of our restaurant game, and we will be moving on towards um, the other side of the gameplay, which is completing quests for our civilization that we're currently living in. So yeah, let's jump right in. Yesterday we were having some trouble with um, an issue that wasn't quite completing the gameplay loop. So the customers the customers were still um, present in our restaurant when the level complete UI was opening up. So where is writer? I will show you guys what I had done. So it was a quick fix. There was a issue with my logic. I'll show you guys in a minute. Let's boot up writer. So okay. Yeah. So here it is. So before this check level complete was getting um, an integer from order system, and this was total customer served, right? Total customer served. What that was doing is the number of customers served was getting equal to total customers spawned whenever last customer um got spawned in our restaurant and not served. There's a difference between customer being spawned and coming to the restaurant and the customer being served. So the check was actually looking for customer spawn and not being served, right? So if a customer um, leaves the restaurant, then it should be marked as customer served. Either it's a failed order or a completed one. So that was the issue behind the logic, and I have completed it yesterday. It was just a small change, and it was running in no time. So yeah, so I'll show you guys what I am talking about. So our levels are also working. So maybe I need to show something like current level we're in. Okay, maybe the current era and the current level that we're in. Let's go ahead and do that. Current era, current level. Something like 300. And we will pass these values to level manager. public text max pro would be level text, and then what we can do is on initialize level we can just do something like current error dot still equal to we have something like this dot error name. The level text would be as the current index starts from 0, and whenever we want to show it in our UI we need to increment it by 1. So yep, let's pass these values here and let's see if it is working. Egyptian era is working correctly, but I need to just stretch out this one. Maybe change this to don't need this anymore. Okay, so we are currently in Egyptian era and we are on level 1. So let's start processing our orders. Vanilla cup, chocolate cone, here you go. So we have completed an era. I can show you guys how, as in level 1 we only have one wave now, and in this wave we have only 3 customers. So we have already served 3 customers. Our level time got stopped, as it indicates that our level is finished, and when I click on the next level it will start again from the start. Where this is coming from is from here, 240, which roughly translates to 4 minutes. And now we have 1, 2, 4 waves, right? Each wave having 3 customers. So we need to serve 12 customers now. So let's go ahead and do that. So he wants a vanilla cone. Vanilla cup, cone. Vanilla cone. Everyone wants a cup now. Chocolate. Aubrey, vanilla, again, vanilla. So this is showing us 15, which is not correct, right? And we need to reset our um, total every single variable that we are showing over here. So let's go ahead and do that. There should be a reset level. Yeah. So we need to set these values to 0. Maybe we need to tell order system to reset all the values. Reset. And we can just run queue count total customer served is equal to 0. Successful orders 0. And we need to do one more thing. On reset level, we need to remove order from our hand. So get a dollar dot don't have any reference to this. Okay. Let me take a short break. And we are back. Okay, so what was I doing? So yeah, resetting values. Yes, another thing that I need to see is how about do we have a reset player or remove order from. This is what we needed. Oh, sorry. System dot remove. What else? We need machine manager to reset every single machine. just all initialize machine again on reset, right? Do we have a reference to machine manager? Nope. Do we have reference to machine manager in order system? Let's see. Machine manager. Nope. How about player controller? No. Okay. Do we need a reference to machine manager in our level manager? Let's see. Let's test this out once again. Let's clear our player preps. Chocolate cup, vanilla cup, and vanilla cup. So now we have a cone biscuit in our machine. Let's see what happens when level is completed and the machine got reset, which is perfect. Okay. Vanilla cup, strawberry cup, vanilla cup, chocolate cone, strawberry cup, lot of cup, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, strawberry, and chocolate. What if I have these two ready and another order ready, maybe like this? Yeah, this is the right data that we're getting because the maximum rating is 3 and we have served all happy customers and they have rated us, everyone has rated us 3 stars. So the average is 3, which is correct, and we have served 12 customers. So now our level loop is working as it should, and let's click on the next level and see if our machines get idle or reset, and they got reset. Now this is great, and which means that now we can move on to our quest system. So finally we're here. We can keep on adding little gameplay add-ons like we have discussed in the last video, um, like a table that holds our order, uh, and we can also add new machines, introduce new machines like a milkshake machine, some condiments like maybe some um, something, a maple syrup or some sprinkles on top. So yeah, we can add a lot of stuff later on, and I guess our machine manager would be able to handle every single one of them. So let's just move on to quest system. We have this. Now we need like machine manager and level manager. We also need a quest manager which will hold data to all of our quests. Open this up and click when quest ID, quest name, maybe a quest icon. I'm not sure, but let's. What else? Public. How about can do this, and maybe we can quest state. No, locked, available. What else was there? Received and complete. Is there an error? Received incomplete. We can do something like quest state. Quest type. Let's see. We can have something like retrieve an item, right? Something like what else? I guess most of these would be actually retrieving an item or an NPC that has given a quest to us. Because what else can be there? We are not. We will not be having a combat system in this game, so I'm not sure if we need to add maybe kill n number of enemies, type of enemy, something like that. So this would always, I guess, be maybe find someone. Yes, this could be find a person. So whenever we find that person, that quest will be automatically be completed, and we do not need to go back to the person that has given a quest to us. Now, so this over here, the recipe item and a quest item is different, right? We need to create a quest item. So I need to arrange these, maybe, I guess. Um, Divide them into maybe restaurant, customer, machine, recipe items. These will go to restaurant, and what can we call our other gameplay that we complete quests for different NPCs in our current era. Questing. These two. Okay. Game data. Quest/new quest. Right. This would be so. Let's just do the same process again. Public string, quest ID, quest name, quest description. Oh, quest item ID, quest item name, item description, item icon, and what else? Is this item a consumable or not? Is this a key item? So yeah, we can do a lot of item type, and then maybe another enum consumable type, something like this. Item type would be like quest item type, and this would be common key So key items would be those items that we need to progress our story. We cannot lose those items, and we cannot drop those items. Maybe for now this is enough. Consumable. Change to and public. First item type, consumable type. Do we need a value to be in float? This can be, yeah, that's a really good suggestion, but I guess we need, maybe there's an item that we need to help us with our quest, and it is available in a shop, and it costs us maybe like 100 in-game currency. What else? What else do we need? What else do we need? This value, this can be anything, right? Maybe we want to, this could be the number of items in our hand. This can translate to anything. Anyways, let's get back to our quest. Let's type retrieving an item. So I have thought about a lot of quests. Maybe for now, there are 10 to 15 quests that we can do in our first civilization. That would be the Egyptian era, and there are a lot of actions that we need to do in those quests, but I'm not sure that, as by completing a quest we always get an item, and then we can give that item or maybe use that item on something to, I guess this is fine for now. We will be adding more um, in this quest class later on. Okay, we won't be able to complete a quest if we don't have an inventory, right? We can't hold an item. How would we able to complete a quest? Should we start working on inventory as well? Complete something like this. This is not an actual quest that I have thought about, but I'm just typing whatever comes in my mind. Quest, maybe meet something like chapter 1. Use the here to get op license, I guess. I'm not sure. I've been thinking, can this scriptable object be used to save a state of a quest or not? Well, I guess this would be a bad idea to do, because as far as I know, this can work on specific platform. I'm not sure about consoles, but on PC it works, but on a mobile phone, if we port it to maybe an Android or an iOS build, this won't work. This will fail. So we need a robust game save state system. So yeah, I think the scriptable object won't work. For now it can, but I'm not sure if I would lean towards using scriptable object as save states. Anyways, how about we start working on an inventory? About I let's just, if this is our screen, should we show inventory items over here like this? Maybe we have a limited slot of inventory. Please. showing this card selected. Anyways, let's just redo this. We can do two things, right? We can either pop up an inventory, maybe in the middle of a screen, maybe it would slide towards left from the right side of the screen, like this, and we would have some inventory items, maybe in the middle of the screen. Maybe we need to show another pop-up that would tell us about the item description, something like this. Maybe over here we can drop that item or use that item. So in our inventory there can always be only quest items, right? How about we create an inventory object? We can do something like we actually need an inventory scriptable object. Or do we just need an inventory manager or just an inventory class? Yeah, actually I don't think we need an inventory. Type game data as thinking about quest system right now. Okay, now we can add this system over here and user. What do we need right now? I guess list of do we need something like this? Something like locked, free, and something like this. How about our inventory? Request item and inventory state and quantity. Else. This item would tell us the type of the item, and we can just show that maybe as a background color change. Maybe a common item would be reflected as a green background color for that item, and the item would be, maybe we need to um, divide them into different tabs, like the key items would have their own tab, or maybe when we add some filters to our inventory, we can do that later, but right now this won't be necessary. Okay, item quantity state. So something like this. We should start off something like this, and initialize inventory, initialize let's do something like this. Starting inventory source. Maximum inventory source. Why is this important? Because we need to show all of this in our inventory UI. So inventory, we need, yep, and then we also need public CM object, inventory slot prefab. What else? I just forgot if we can create a set number of empty initialize with a set number of slots. Let me just Google this over here. Something like uh, so maybe we need maximum slots can be 20, 25 maybe, and we can just pass this value. Yep, I knew that this would be an issue. So what we need to do is we can just something like this. So starting inventory slots. Maybe we need 5 slots to give 5 slots. Maybe unlock them later on. Maybe we can give 10 and unlock. There would be 3 levels that we can upgrade further. So each upgrade will give us plus 5 slots. So that would become 25 when we reach the maximum upgrade level. Okay, what else? We need to this. And go through. Okay, but we are not actually adding something, so would this work? Do we need to do this every single time? Inventory slot. Maybe I guess like this. Sorry, we need to change this to free because we have starting inventory slot should be something like this. Free. Then we can just In our save and load inventory function, we can just pass the values. Like if a slot is occupied by an item, we can just change its state to either occupied or taken. Right? In our case, it's taken. But we need to how about this maximum inventory slots, and if I is less than this, do this. Start would be over here, or else we can just do something like which will be locked by default, but just to make things clearer when we read our code, slot and this is locked. And we do something like and if we have we can do is current inventory level. Sorting inventory slots is equals inventory level multiplied by something like this. So when we move on to the next level, let's say level 1 is unlocked. So currently when inventory is not upgraded and it's on its first level, what this will do is it is multiplying this by 0, right? So it would be 0, so nothing would be incremented. So when we upgrade this to maybe 1, then it would do something like 1 into 5 is 5, so it will increase our inventory slot by 10 plus 5, which is 15. And then if it's like 2 multiplied by 5 is 10, so the next level would be 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. So this will handle this, like, and we can actually start instantiating slot, and we need to keep track of these game objects. Of type inventory slot. Let me think for a moment. I guess I should keep track every slot in our inventory manager. So let's just create another list. Game objects for now. And just maybe initialize this over here. Maybe up here. And add new. What else? Disconnect. If it's locked, we can just change. Maybe the inventory slot would be type button. How about we change the button? We can always get the game object by doing something like dot game object. I apologize. Anyways, sneezed my thought away. Anyways, new slot dot really get component. Do I need to do this? Like this. If it's free, then we can just use slot dot interactable is otherwise files. Shall we test this out? Starting inventory slots. 10, 25. We have. Let's create our inventory UI and just do something like this for now. Let's do something apply. Putting this to like this. And I use a grid based the output. Create a button. Here is a button. Free slot. Maybe I need to add padding of like this. Change this to you do not need this button icon. Doing something like this, we need to okay, what if I duplicate this? So we can already see kind of a pattern, and it says that it's flexible. Opposite middle center. Something like this. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually need 5 maybe fixed column count, which is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These, and we have 25 slots available to us, right? And let's see how this plays out. In our inventory manager, we pass this as a transform, this as slot prefab, and let's see how we do. Let's go ahead and hit play. Maybe we need to change no to sample time 5 minutes. It has that's just something like this, and then test this out. We have 25 slots total, and only 10 of them which are available to us. Why is this not clickable? color tint. We change this back to something like this. Would it do something? Why is that? Here is our event system. Move here. Click to event system, click over here. But it's not visually, it's not doing anything. Let's fix this. Maybe this. It seems to be right. Now we can see that when we hover, it changes color, and when we click, here is a color tint. And these are not interactable and they won't show anything, any kind of an interaction. So we have our slots, inventory slots ready. What else? I think this is fine for today, and we can work on this inventory system in the next video. Maybe we can add some debugs and some in our utility manager to have some items spawn in our inventory. It will simulate us getting an item. So yes, I think this is it for today's video. I think I've covered a lot in this time. Anyways, okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you like, you're loving this series, and I'll catch you in the next one.